Hello everyone, this is AK's Garage, and today I'm working on an Impala. Well, sort of kind of finished it, but it's a '06 Chevy Impala which is having some type of issue with the transmission. So what I did is I went in and put another transmission in. Okay, so the old transmission that was in there is over here. This is the transmission that was in there. So I pulled that one out because it was having a problem where you put it in drive and it'll feel like it's slipping, like you couldn't grab the clutches or something like that, and it wouldn't pull. But if you put it, that was in overdrive, but if you put it down in one, you was able to make the car move. And you put it in reverse, it would back up just fine. So I pulled that transmission out, put another one in. So what I want to show you, that it's all the way back in. You can see the wheels are back on. Everything is back on, all under here. Everything's back. Just charging the battery. So what happens is when I put it in, this is the new transmission, and so I'm going to crank it here. Okay, car's cranked. When I put it in reverse, see, the car moves just fine, right? But when I go put it in drive, as you can see, and I go, see what it does? Put it out in one, it moves, you see? Oh, maybe you didn't see me move it. Reverse, okay. Now I put it in drive, as you can see, and then when I go try to move, it doesn't move, see? Put it down in one, and then it's gonna move. So, like I said, this is the second transmission. I mean, this the used transmission that I put in here. So there is a chance of this used transmission to have the same problem. I would guess that there is a chance of that having the same problem, but it is identical to the other transmission. I mean, spot on identical. It did the exact same thing as the other one, as how it moved. So I'm wondering, I'm gonna go back into this, of course, because this is a customer's car. But I'm gonna go back into this, and I'm gonna move the transmission back out. But this time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the torque converter out, and this is gonna be a testing purposes right now. I'm gonna move this other torque converter out and put another one in. Because when I was putting it back together, I was wondering about the torque converter the whole time. But for it to be identical, it just feels a little too, it could be just another bad transmission, but it feels like it's not the transmission. It feels like it's a bad torque converter. I think the torque converter is not locking up, but it still could be the transmission. So, yes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear this apart, put another torque converter in, and test it out. If it don't move, and also I'm going to test the torque converters, see if there's a difference between one torque converter to another. So I'm going to test this out and try that and see what's going on with that. But yeah, this is AK's Garage, Chevy Impala. Also coming up, I have a Nissan Altima that's coming up. And if you look here on the ground, you will probably wonder, some people may be able to look at that and tell me what that is. But coming up is this here. That's a bad engine. This is a good engine. As you can see, the head is not on there. The head is over to the machine shop. Once that head gets ported and everything like that, cleaned up, that's going on to that block. And once that's done, then that transmission is going on the back. So I'm headed over to the machine shop. They need more parts for this head, and I have an extra head here. So that's what I'm gonna go do now. So coming up, if you know what this is, Bet you can't guess that. But that's coming up next. This AK's garage, and we're gonna get it done.